AITA for breaking up with my girlfriend knowing she'll be homeless? I, 20M, have been in a relationship with my girlfriend, 21F, for almost 2 years and we've been living together for the entirety of our relationship. She got pregnant and we wanted to keep the baby, which introduced the idea of living together. She was living with her aunts before, and she told me they were abusive, so I took the responsibility of taking her in. Her youngest brother also came with us since her aunt said she didn't want us to leave a responsibility to her. However, it all started to get screwed up when her sister, 23F, got pregnant too and cannot stay at her work anymore. In our country, abortion is greatly looked down upon and is not a common practice, so she kept her baby as well. She needed a place to stay and I was kind enough to offer her our place, to which she agreed. Our baby girl died due to premature labor. Her sister's baby lived. It was hard to get through those times, but we got back to our feet. She started working again but quit her job after 3 months due to issues with her employer. She didn't get a job ever since. I've been having huge financial issues after that. Each check I receive monthly was just enough, if not lacking, for food around the house and for our bills and rent. I do not have the liberty of even purchasing a fast food item since it will quickly throw me out of budget. I told her this and she told me that she'll eventually find a job since she's actively looking for one, so I didn't bug her about it. Now 7 months in, she still doesn't have a job. I've talked to her multiple times and she said that she's applying to all sorts of companies but she doesn't get hired. I looked through her emails and found that she's looking for jobs online and applies for one every 2 weeks. I only saw her actually look for a job for the past 2 months. We've had many arguments about it, but it always ends to her saying they'll just leave the house since I was making them feel like they're a burden to me. I told her multiple times too that I just need her help financially, but she always disregards it and insists that I make them feel like a burden. Aside from this, her siblings have lots of issues. Her youngest got in trouble a lot and we've been called to various local government offices, which we were not used to since our family keeps our name clean. Her older sister, on the other hand, always gets angry whenever we scold their brother for it, slamming things around the house and constantly whispers disrespectful stuff. She has constantly spoiled their little brother, which is what I told them the reason why their brother's like that. Our last argument ended up with me getting super angry and stressed. I just got home from work, that I had the urge to leave my house for the first time in my entire life. We've had an argument after I came home from an out-of-town activity, paid, of course, as I needed the money, and it ended up with me telling her that I'm done putting up with our situation and I wanted to end it. I used that opportunity to distract myself and get actual rest, stressed from work and from her siblings, but she still fought me because she thought that I was taking it easy. When I told her I wanted to break up, she just said, okay, casually, and didn't talk to me for the rest of the day. She ended up leaving the next day, that I greatly hoped was for the purpose of finding a job, but I learned that she just went out with her friend. This is the first time in my entire life that I felt so drained emotionally, mentally, and financially. I can't even take my parents to eat out anymore since I just don't have that kind of money due to me paying bills and food around the house for us 5, including her sister's baby. I feel so much pity for myself since I can't even buy a single thing I want since it will put me out of budget. So, AITA?